Hey guys, quick reminder before we hop into the video that Imperium Duelists will be releasing their Quest Water Dragon deck box on the 22nd, not the 29th. The date did change. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know. It'll be available for sale on the 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific. Don't forget to use my discount code and enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? Winner Kills here. We are back with not a first place locals deck profile. None of that nonsense. We are here with the one and only Deylan Pitkin, aka the DB Lurker, King Slime, the man himself. Everybody's been waiting for this man's deck profile. Got top 16 at the North American Championship, playing the Bird Up strategy. My goodness, got the prize card and everything. Deylan, tell us what happened, and also give us some shout-outs first.
Alright, so shout-outs is everybody a part of OTS at Joe's, my roommate Johnny, Sheen, Kaz, Dan. Shout out to the Winner Kills himself.
Much appreciated.
Ruining for me, everybody in that group. Shout out to everybody from Buddies, whether you're Pat, Chubbs, Mike Moskal. Shout out to the entire Buffalo community. They was on my back the entire time. Shout out to some of the Rochester boys who was rooting for me, the Syracuse boys who was rooting for me. Shout out to the random strangers who was like coming to me in between rounds, checking like how I was. But really just shout out to the people who was in the car with me. It was Johnny, Sheen, Kevin, Jeremiah. They kept on like bringing me food or water if I needed it. It was just really good to have like the whole community behind me. Like I cannot thank my Buffalo community enough for that.
Hell
to be
yeah.
honest.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's get into the deck profile.
All right. So as mentioned, I did play Bird Up for the Nationals. The bird cards. The Tri-Brigade cards are 3 Fractal, 3 Nervo, that's standard. 2 Kit for the Bird Engine, it's standard. You want to have enough room for non-engine cards. 1 Karaz. You could play 2. I only played 1 and just hope I didn't have to go for a grind game because, again, I wanted room for going second cards. And just 1 Revolt. You only need 1.
Okay.
Next, the bird cards. 3 Warbler. Just 1 Sparrow, 1 Swallow, and 3 Bird Call. It's a small bird engine with the same premise that I just need enough room for going second cards, non-engine pieces. I actually was thinking about cutting Swallow just because, again, I needed more room for hand traps. But my worst matchup is Despia, and DD Crow is really good against Despia. So I play Swallow specifically for that combo line. So if I go full combo, I can get DD Crow.
Okay.
And for the most part, Despia aren't on hand traps. So if I can go off, I just want to have Swallow in my deck to have the best board I can make.
Okay.
Just good engine cards. 2 Tanky gets me Fractal. 1 Foolish Burial gets me to my Tri-Brigade lines. 3 Prosperity. Prosperity was really clutch. It helped me dig for going second cards, helped me dig for engine pieces that I needed to finish what else was in my hand, because a lot of these, for going through boards, you need 2 cards. This just helped me get the second one.
Okay.
For the most part, I only used it to banish 3. Like only like dire situations, you have to banish 6. But it just depends on what your hand is at the situation.
Okay.
Again, I would not play Prosperity.
Gotcha.
The 1 Call By stops Despia and stops hand traps. The 1 Cosmic Cyclone, so
the MVP. This guy right here, round 7. Everybody saw that.
that was the greatest top deck ever in my career.
I bet it was. I bet it was, man.
Cosmic Cyclone, it stops Mystic Mine. It also doubles to hate on Scythe, because I can't play under Scythe.
Yeah.
Hand traps are 3 Ash, 3 Nib. I will, as of right now, in my mind, Nib was always the best hand trap in the game. 1 Veiler, it was just, I only had room for 1. 1 DD Crow, it's searchable. I wanted to play multiple, but it's not good across the board. It's only good in certain matchups.
Yeah.
So in those matchups, I'll just search it, worst case scenario. 3 Imperm, Imperm, 3 Droplet. Now, I am considering currently to play other hand traps as opposed to Droplet. The problem is, decks these days, when they make their board, it kind of doesn't matter whether you have like a going second cards. They can probably play it. Like I know Dragon Link, they play around it with Hot Red and like a set Basil Rose shoot. And there's decks that can scythe you in standby phase. And even though like you'd think this deck can play with their graveyard, it depends on the hand. So I think I'd much rather have hand traps that stop my opponent outright than bank on me being able to break their board.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the main. It's 40 exactly.
Love to see it. And then extra deck?
Extra deck is 2 Farragut is standard. The second one always comes up, at least for me. 1 Bear Broom, you only need 1 in the bird list. 1 Rugal, and then the 2 Omen, you use 1 to combo if you go full combo, and the second one for your Revolt. The 1 Almaraz for in case like you don't open up optimally, so you have to either normal summon the Kit or the Nerval. 1 DDL, really good. 1 Doom Eagle, I'm never gonna say its first name.
Fair enough.
Still really good. And then Appaloosa, what I normally end on board on. Access Code if I go second. And speaking of going second, the bird stuff. Recital Starling, it's at 1. And then Nightingale makes Zeus. Downer, it makes Zeus. Zeus makes Zeus.
Absolutely beautiful. Love to see it.
Side deck. 3 Droll. I needed Droll for any Adventurer variant, like Dragon Link and Punk Adventurer, just to shut down their board. The 1 Veiler. So the 1 Veiler, I needed a hand trap that was decent across the board, but more so hit Sword Soul. The way my side deck patterns were set up before this was Veiler, I only had 17 cards for that matchup. Putting this in, put it at 18, and just 18 is just a better number.
Yeah.
3 Dark Ruler. It's for those massive combo boards like the Needle Fibers if they don't scythe me in standby phase. The Dragon Link boards. It forces them to have the set card plus Hot Red to negate it. And if this goes through, I can probably just Zeus them.
Yeah.
The 2 Cosmics and the 1 Red Reboot. This is just for back row hate. This is also for these 2 are for Flunder hate. It's for more Scythe decks. Red Reboot, I was actually putting it in. I would put it in against Sword Soul if I saw a Sword Soul matchup. But it's just good for a back row.
Okay.
And then 2 D Barrier. I only had room for 2 because I put the Veiler in, or else I would have had the 3 D Barrier. I hate Despia, so I want. Despia is really a hard matchup for a bird up, so I need to see as many non-engine pieces as possible to beat that matchup.
Yeah.
And then 3 anti-spell.
God card this format.
Right. Beats Despia, beats Swords. It does okay against Sword Soul.
Yeah.
The Adventurer stuff it hits is pretty good on. Flunder, they can't use map. Yeah, Sky Striker. Stops Mystic Mine.
Yeah, that's huge.
And that's about it.
All right. I guess, do you remember any of your matchups for the most
Luckily
part?
for you, I wrote them down.
All right, love to see it.
Round 1 I had to face against a chair.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, round 1 my opponent didn't show up. So that was free. Round 2 was Drytron. I'm pretty sure I lost that die roll. And I hand trapped him, so I won going second.
Okay.
Round 3 was Dragon Link. Round 4 was Drytron. I remember that one specifically because both games 1 and 3 I stopped him with Nib. Round 5 was D-Link. Won that one. Round 6 was Drytron. That was my first 2-0.
Okay.
Round 7 was Mech Knight. That was the feature.
Yep.
Round 8 was Zombie Punk Adventurer. Game 1 was hard because he just normal summoned Banshee, and that turned off my entire board.
What a combo.
Round 9 was 60 card Blind Second Despia.
Wow.
That was my only loss in Swiss.
Okay.
Round 10 was Despia. That was a very like back and forth matchup. Game 3 went into time and I won by exactly like 1,000. He was at 29, I was at 39. Round 11 was Flunder. That is also a written feature match. If you check the blog,
Yep.
that was my second 2-0. I just hand trapped him. Like that's all it boiled down
That's
to.
where Deylan blasted him. He blasted his opponent.
Top 64 was Dragon Link. I remember game 1 because he had his whole board up, said pass. He didn't have snow in graveyard or anything. I played Tanky, he said that's fine. I played Bird Call to Search, he said that's fine. Chained Droplet, got rid of the 2 spells and a monster in my hand, hit the 3 interrupts he had, and I Zeused him.
Oh my goodness.
And he wasted his entire hand on it, so we had to go to game 3. We had to go to game 2. He took game 2. Game 3, all he had was Valor, and I had to call by for it.
Oh my good.
Top 32 was another Dragon Link. That was my third 2-0. I don't even know how I won that. I actually don't. That was a blur. That was, first off, Dragon Link turns take forever.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I don't remember much of it. I just remember that was a 2-0. Top 16 was Punk Adventurer. That's also a feature. I misplayed every game. Don't put that in the... Before you write in the comments, I know I misplayed every game. I had a 9-hour car ride to think it over, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm really happy I got as far as I did. I just wanted the day 2.
Yep.
And I ended up coming in top 16, so...
Yeah, we love to see it, man. Congratulations. Doing Buffalo proud.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, this is just gorgeous here. I got to get a video of that. Perfect.
Oh, no, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Only shout out to the best Yugi tuber in the game right now, the Winner Kills.
Too kind. All right.
He's gonna be in Niagara too. Catch him in Niagara.
Yes,
catch me
exactly.
in
Taking first place. First place right here.
Versus everybody, though.
Buffalo versus
Buffalo
everybody.
versus everybody. Buffalo versus
Hell
everybody.
yeah, hell yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the profile. And Winner Kill signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one. And last but not least, a big thank you goes to our Divine Level channel members who are Tweeter0226, Pony Start, Cadillac84, Justin Lamb, and HCH Cyber. Thank you guys so much, like always, for extremely kind and generous support of the channel.